All right. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's play some oh, Ramrod's here. Ian, how you doing, buddy? How are you tonight? How is how are things? Audio's low. Okay. The game's not on. Here.
Choose your target.
Is the audio still low? Let me know what can you hear the game? Should I turn the game up? Do I sound low? What are you thinking? Yeah, the mic is low, but could be my phone though. Alright. I can turn it up a little bit. Test, test. Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Test, test. Hello. Yeah. Let's go with that. I just don't want to peek, you know? Cap it out or anything. Alright, let's see if I can actually hit some shots before too many people show up. We'll just start with Leo, why not? That's okay. I thought it was, let's go. Whoa! Dude, Ramrod, 10 months, buddy. 10 months. You've been, I think I started streaming in May. And, I think it took me, it probably took me a few weeks to get... Took me a few weeks to get to the point where I could even be a what is it, an affiliate. But I feel like it's like shortly after I was able to be an affiliate, you started subbing, man. And Ian, I really appreciate you, buddy. Jordan, how you doing tonight, buddy? I saw Becca just posted on Facebook. Well, it was a picture of her plants, but she said you got a new sub. Is that for like the theater room, or did you get a new sub for pinball? Nice. Okay. All right. That was quite a Lazarus there. Pinball. What are you hooking it up to? TNA or Tron or a little of both, or where's it going? Come on. There we go. TNA. You'll have to tell me what you think, because audio. I have headphone kits on all mine. Tron has one. All right. I have headphone kits on all my stuff just so I can play it at night, and I really need to move to direct audio, because like right now I have the game on with that kind of sub. Surrounding house, Google if there was an earthquake. Yeah, man, the subs that I've been looking at for home audio yeah, look pretty sick. But I am curious. I mean, there's got to be a size where it starts to literally like I'm in a basement, but there's got to be a sub that would be loud enough to piss off my neighbors. I've got a Polk PS10, supposedly a staple to... Yeah. Yep, I have one of those. I don't have it hooked up to anything yet, but... Anyways, what I was saying is I really think I need to... Oh, great. I really I need to set a time, like an hour. I need to set a time. Sizes depending on the room. Yeah. So my room is roughly like 18 by 20-ish. But I need to set aside like an hour and just figure out direct audio. Because if I could have the game sound directly in, then it would make this whole process quieter. So then my wife would only be hearing me talk and only hear this and not the game. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out one day. But yeah, Jordan, I don't know if you saw on the Scorebit Discord, but I bought one. Man. There's just way too many of you guys doing stuff with TNA that it's like I don't want to be the guy left out. I don't want to be the guy left out. Oh, nice. I feed game through the streaming PC and monitor that in OBS. Yeah, one of us. Yeah, so I mean, I have a headphone jack, or I have a headphone kit on all my games. So I really just think it's going to be literally just a 3.5mm or whatever, straight out of that into the mic port on my game. Like I think it's just that easy. Just bloop, plug it right in, and then I have to figure out like the settings at that point because I want it to, yeah, do that. Perfect. So it's like I just need to plug it in. But then I need to make sure that like I hear chat and Discord and listen to your PC on your headphones. Yeah. So I'm gonna listen to the game on this, but I want to be able to hear the game, Discord if somebody calls in, and notifications. But I only want the stream, you know. So it's like I need to figure all that out. It's probably way easier than I'm thinking. It'd be awesome to see what you guys come up with, Scorbit and TNA. Yeah. Just listen to it on your PC. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the best part, Ramrod, is I am not, like, I don't have any programming ability at all. But, like, Jordan is a smart dude. George, Don't Panic Flip, smart guy. Jedi McMuffin, smart guy. Like, Brian O'Neill, there's multiple people that all have TNA. Scott Denisi has one in his kit. So, that's what I look at it as. There's a lot of people that it looks like Scorbit is, like, adopting TNA as their like first crazy integrated game, and yeah. So I mean, I've got one that's not going anywhere, so I want to join the club. You know, I have desktop audio captured field that stream. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Jordan, I'm probably way overthinking it. I started a little late tonight on setting the stream up, but I even thought about it tonight, like, what if I just plug this in and see what happens? But I think I've heard from a lot of people, like, don't mess with your stream. Don't mess with your stream 10 minutes before you start your stream, because there's no way it would go well. URL. It's easy. Good. There we go. That's 2 through all 3 balls. I think we're out of that right outline. Yeah. No, what annoyed me, and it's not, but like Jordan, you helped with it, was last week when I streamed TNA, you were like, the game's too loud. But I was like, there's no way, based on what I was seeing, but obviously what I was seeing and what you were hearing was totally different. So I would love to, I feel like visually I've got the stream in a good spot. But like audio, I want to make sure I get that dialed in. And then after we get that all figured out, the next thing is Leo on board and try to get some integration there. Alright, we are still just trying to warm up a little bit here. Am I Raphael? It was. Oh, I definitely thought I was Michelangelo. Alright. Like, the only other thing visually that I'm thinking about doing is I've thought about getting a sheet of Invisiglass. Like, I've thought about getting a sheet of Invisiglass just to, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but just to have one sheet to move between games. I'm really hoping that would, like, eliminate any glare. Because, like, on this game, believe it or not, if you look on this screen, you see right there, that green line? That green line is actually the T-molding of the game. Same with over here. So, I don't know. I'm waiting for a show so I don't have to pay for... Exactly. So, I already have in my mind, it's like, well, there's going to be Chicago Pinball Expo, right? Which is in October. But then also, so I'm going to definitely buy something there. Because that's a drive. I can just drive to it. But I am curious about, okay. I am curious about, like Black Friday to see what possibilities or sales are going to go on there. But, yeah, it sounds like, yeah. But I will tell you, I mean, I stream on a desktop. I stream on a desktop. And, hi Skidoo, how you doing? Steven, how you doing? Streaming on the desktop computer I built, I splurged and bought one of the, what is it, what's it called? The capture cards, but it's like a piece, the Magewell, like 4 input capture cards. They're typically like, I don't know, $800 or $900. I got one used off eBay for I think I paid like $275 for it because the asking price was like $399. I'd have to look it up. If anybody's planning on buying one, let me know. I'll send you the buyer that I bought it from. But I bought it. I think it was like $299 or $275 or $250. Like I purposely lowballed. I think they were asking like $350 or $399. So I said $250, thinking maybe we'll meet in the middle. Nope, they were like accepted. My bid was accepted. So, I mean, I got it for a steal, and I will tell you that card has eliminated all video-related headaches. All of them. All video-related headaches that you could ever ask for in regards to streaming. Like, I just plug it in, it recognizes it immediately, like, everything. It just works. Like my rig, I have cables plugged in like it just works. It's so great. And I just remember the USB, even the cheap ones, like they worked, but man, you'd have to fight them so often. And it's relieving. Like it's a stress relief. I know it costs money, but it's, yeah, that whole, I got to shift through the Discord on how to set up the Hero 9 for capture. Yeah, talk to Hero 9. I think George has that one. That would be the next thing. So whether US bandwidth is the devil. Exactly. Like, I had added 2 different PCIe, like, USB hubs to my game, thinking, alright, at this point, like, I should not have any bandwidth issues. Debating, you know, which camera's 1080p versus 720, what, you know, what. Just, it was just such a pain. And it would, like, work, and then you'd boot it up the next time and it wouldn't. And yeah, but, not anymore. Not anymore. The Magewell is legit. And it blows my mind. Like, Carl D'Angelo, that's all he preached. He's like, dude, I went to this a year ago. It's amazing. But like, George, don't panic flip. Like, he's been streaming on a laptop for years. Like, 3 times a week. It's just like, I just don't even know how he dealt with that headache all the time. I think George just recently built a desktop and is quickly realizing how, and like a rig too. Yeah. Alright, what do I need? There we go. I need to hit the left one. So, the stream is slowly coming together. It's been, yeah, about a year. It's not a quick thing. There we go. You learn, you know, obviously you learn what works, what doesn't, all that stuff. UC Cash, how you doing, buddy? It's Bob, right? Hope you're doing well, man. Get over there. Yep. My middle name's Robert. Joel Robert. Joel Bob. Jabobby. That's what my aunts and uncles called me growing up. Well, they still call me that. Yeah, Joel Robert when I was in trouble. Jabobby when they were just getting my attention. It's a good name. It's a good name. Playing a little more Turtles. I still don't have a new game from Zach yet. I think Mando's gonna happen. We'll see. So I think we're gonna do some Turtles tonight, and I think we're gonna do some Deadpool tomorrow. Should be real good. I don't have a Deadpool themed shirt though to match the game tomorrow. There we go. Let's get this extra ball. Boom. I love that combo. That middle center ramp, speeding down, straight up that. That's a fun shot. It's a fun shot. Feels good. Nice. I have Wonka. Oh, I definitely thought I had that ball cradled. I have Wonka for about one more week, and then I go back to getting Lord of the Rings. Dude, that's awesome. Very different games, though. I mean, Wonka is quick. Lord of the Rings. I mean, I've never played Wonka. No, I have played Wonka, and I had no idea what to do. I played it once at a bar. Had no idea what to do. And Lord of the Rings is definitely, like, that is a game that if I knew somebody locally that had one that was like, hey, do you want to trade Lord of the Rings for your turtles for, you know, like a month or something, I'd jump all over it. Just to experience it. But I don't think I could commit to buying it. Oh, wow. What a... yeah. Actually, I really need to work on... now that COVID's really kind of... like, I know regulations around here. I went to Kroger today. That's our supermarket. And I think only about 25... like, I wore a mask because I had my son with me. But there was, like, maybe 25% of the people in there had masks on. I mean, it's just... and I know Ohio, like, I think they removed all restrictions. So, now that things are loosening up a little bit, I may need to reach back out to some of my local collector friends and try to discuss temporary trades. Our restrictions in Ohio are over. Yep. Bob, are you in Ohio? Where are you at? There we go. How's the audio, by the way? Ian, yeah, all right. I lived in Dayton. I worked, the company I work for is headquarters is Miamisburg, Ohio. So I actually lived, my wife and I lived in Miamisburg for like 3 years. How's the audio? Ramrod, when he first hopped in, he said it was a little low. Do you need to hear more game, less game, more me, less me? I aim to please. About 45 minutes north of Dayton right now on I-75. So that's straight north is what? What do you hit before? I mean, Detroit, obviously, but there's a city right up there. 45 minutes north of Dayton, so Vandalia, north of the... Miamisburg sounds made up? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I get what you mean. Miamisburg, yep. It was always funny typing things into the map, and it would always, you know, wow. It always assumed Miami, Florida until you keep, you know, typing. Oh my goodness. Let's just restart that. Sydney. Well, I have not been up there. But cool. That's awesome. How far are you from like Fort Wayne, Indiana? That is. Because Fort Wayne has Wizard World. Wizard World is a arcade, and they have like 80-something pinball machines. 1.5 hours. I'm like Fort Wayne. Yeah, for me to get to Wizard World would be like 2 hours. I want to go sometime. But the problem is I need to schedule like an entire day for it, because 2-hour trip up there, and I know I'd want to spend like all day there. Jeez. All right, let's do this. Let's do a quick final battle. We're getting warmed up, you know, getting warmed up. Let's just do a quick final battle here, and then maybe some half-shell challenge, and then we're going to get back into it. All right, here we go. Final battle. Ah! Did not mean to hit second 2-player. All right, here we go. Did you plan on not matching the background for the logo with your color shirt? You mean it's white, or what are you saying? Oh, you mean up top? Yeah, I have the same overlay that I use every single time I play Turtles. But I just got this shirt. I would highly recommend, there's a website called, I don't know if it's Homage or Homage. It's H-O-M-A-G-E. H-O-M-A-G-E. But their shirts are freaking soft. I am very happy with the overall comfort and fit of the shirt. hit. There we go. And no, I meant that it does match. Oh yeah, no, yeah, totally for the color coordination. That's the goal. Come on. All right, calm it down. I need to hit literally like one more shot. Let's just backhand. Nope. Right ramp. Nope. Right hand. Right ramp. Backhand the right ramp. Nope. There we go. And then, oh boy, down to one ball. Dimension X targets. Ah. I didn't learn about Wizard World until after COVID hit. There we go. It's okay. It's all right. We'll make a trip. Yeah, I know. It sounds amazing. It's definitely on the to-do list. And my brother lives in just south of Fort Wayne, so I'm pretty sure I could talk him into joining me. Do I have to hit this from the right flipper? No, let's hit this. Let's backhand this. There we go. Oh, that was clean. No. Come on. There it is. There we go. I've never beat Phase 2. I've been one shot away. One shot away from beating Phase 2, but Phase 1 is so easy, and then Phase 2 is so far from easy. One ball to hit every shot in the game, basically. With you, I did find a guy on Pinside that lives about 30 minutes from me that has a 100 games? Yeah, dude, that's awesome. See, that would be the guy that would be like, hey, do you mind if I just... No! I had it in the... You'd be the guy like, do you mind if I just like leave my streaming gear at your place? Evening, sir. What shenanigans have been so far this week? Joe, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's play this again. Shenanigans? Nothing, man. Monday. So Monday, my wife took the kids to hang out with their cousins, and I was able to work on the basement all Monday. So I have all lighting done, and everywhere in the basement except for the bathroom and the theater room. But all the lighting's done and in, so the electrical is coming. I would say, I don't know, maybe like over 50% done at this point would be my guess. So it was really nice feeling like I was actually making some progress. Come on. 100 game collection. Where does he keep them? Like, there's no way he like keeps them at his house or anything, right? All right, left ramp, left ramp, left ramp, and the ball save's still on. See, it would be amazing if you could take this multi-ball into the next phase, but no, can't. Left ramp, no. Left ramp. I'm all over it. There it is. Nice! I'm making progress on ours too. Have the bar figured out, now to need a pony. Yeah. Has a store and a cool building. Awesome. That's really great. Yeah, I've got a ton to figure out with the theater room here. And so that's kind of the biggest holdup is at some point in time I'm gonna move all the games over to where they're gonna more permanently be, and then that'll clear out this theater room area, and I'll figure out I need to figure out like seating, and I think we're planning on putting like a counter kind of top behind it, and so we've got a lot to figure out. Let's get this right ramp. Rear projector, short throw, or TV. Rear projector, or not. The projector will not be behind the screen. The goal is an acoustically transparent screen. That way I can get all the speakers and everything behind and out of the way. The layer shot, man. It is something else. Oh, that sucks. So the projector is actually going to be pretty much directly above me, going that way towards the wall with an acoustically transparent screen. Alright, so final. So, yes, my bad on the lingo. Some nice 4K laser-based projectors out there without bulbs. That's what's insane, is this whole basement project's taken so much time. I mean, I know Ian, Ramrod's got a cool theater. It's taken so much time that it's like, I feel like the technology is just continually improving. So part of me is like waiting until like Black Friday for some sales, but it's almost like if there was a really good sale right now, I almost like shouldn't buy it because technology is just constantly changing. All right, let's blow through this. I mean, obviously I showed Zach on the last one how great this was, and now Zach Mini's been all about it. His best time was 99 seconds, or 90-something seconds. Set the bar high. That's good. Alright, let's see if we can get the right orbit. Right orbit for the win. 99 seconds is no joke. That is, like, I'm way off pace for 99. Nope. There we go. Incredible pricing. Oh, that sucks. ABT. I don't know ABT. That's a website, I assume? Come on. If I could just backhand. I need to get my flipper kit in this game. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm at 58 seconds already on the first one. This is dumb. ABT Electronics. Alright, I will check them out. There we go. My brother saved a ton on his projector screen. I'll check it out. It was interesting. I actually had a company that like does it come and check out my space, and I was really just more picking their mind. But the guy's like, dude, if you buy the projector and the speakers from me, like, I will give you all the mounting stuff you need. I'll give you all the wire you need. So I can only imagine the markup. But some of these things, I understand. Some of the projectors out there, like, you have to buy it from a dealer. There we go. There we go. Shoot, I'm at O'Hare Airport. There we go. We're right next to O'Hare in case you save on shit. Okay. There's just so much out there. That's the one thing, like, you think the pinball community is, like, I mean, we are the pinball community. We're an interesting group. We're an interesting group of individuals. No denying that. But it's like there are people that it seems like some people are like all about video. So it's all about the screen. what is it, anthropomorphic or something. So it's like, gotta have the latest and greatest 4K projector, the biggest screen possible, the correct ratio, all these different things. And then you have other guys that like don't care that much about video, but they're like audio, like all they care about is audio. And they're constantly swapping and replacing or even building or fixing like speakers. It's just all about speakers is all they care about. And so of course when you're reading stuff online and they're such passionate individuals, you know, it's like, oh, you don't want to go with that, that's garbage. But it's like, is it garbage or is it just your opinion on garbage, you know? It's crazy. It's intimidating, to be honest. So it's one of those things where I wish I had like a local friend who had a really good kind of theater room, so I could just listen and, you know, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I used to sell plasma TVs and projectors online. It's a crazy market. Some manufacturers have crazy dealer requirements. Yeah, I know. I'm not an audiophile by any means. I mean, it's just, like, I did not expect, like, if somebody thinks, I'm going to build a home theater, and they're like, all right, where do you think the majority of your money is going to be? People are like, oh, I'm assuming the projector. And then, you know, a lot of people underestimate the cost of the screen, but most people are probably like, oh, I bet it's definitely the projector, right? And it's like, no, I mean, people are like, oh, no, you should definitely set aside, like, half your budget for speakers. And of the half of your speaker budget, like, half of that should be your subs. Subs, plural. It's just like, what? There we go. Yeah, crazy.
Surprise!
Pretty slow, that one. Pretty slow.
You guys got me good, dude. You mustn't talk.
How far are you from Indy? Downtown Indy, less than 30 minutes. Or like 30 minutes. Focus on the things that you can't swap later. Yeah, for sure.
Game over, turtle.
Double Flip, how you doing? If you want to get a Hollywood quality screen, check out Stewart's film screen. All right, spin it all on B&W speakers. That's your, Jordan, that's what you like? Don't ever let anyone touch your screen with your hands. I know, I've heard about that. Which scares me because I have a 2.5-year-old and a 1-year-old. So it's just, yeah, good speakers. Dude, there's so many good speakers. That's what's hilarious, right? Like Klipsch, right? Klipsch is like Best Buy sells them, and so many people are like, Klipsch are amazing speakers. But then you get into like this type of audio forums, and people are like, Klipsch are garbage. You know, it's crazy. Crazy how different it is. I watched a pretty good guy on YouTube who discussed the latest and greatest Dolby Atmos setups. The biggest problem was a lot of these encoded Blu-ray 4K discs are not doing their due diligence to create properly present staging for sound. So people are going through all these amazing system and content just isn't even available on all. You're right. That's the thing with like 4K in general. Like, I mean, luckily my wife and I were watching more Netflix, we're watching more Disney Plus, but the reality is almost everything we consume is just like streamed, all of it. Go to Expo. It is in September. Find someone to get you tickets. It is awesome. We'll give you a great. That would be pretty cool, actually. Bob, I think you're onto something there. Audio forums are just, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Is it's reading the forums, reading these like theater forums it's not a welcoming experience. I mean, it is. So many people have such strong takes, and the worst is like Reddit, right? Like, people go through all this energy and build a theater, and they're like, post their pictures. And immediately, like, the top comments, instead of being like, looks great, they're like, hey, move this. You probably should have mounted this. You should do this instead. Everyone has an opinion. Barely anyone. Yeah. 10 times was there right when first. Oh, nice. Also, snag an outdoor screen projector so you can do some fun. So that's the best part, Joe. I actually have a screen and porch. We built that 2 years ago. And we actually have, I have a projector and like a super cheap projector and a screen, and we've watched movies on there. It's awesome. Guy who posts their ear ratings, I can't hear this does. Yeah, I know. Not everyone likes the same sound. Exactly, Jordan. So that's why some people like Klipsch, or like some people think Klipsch are great, and other people think they're too harsh. But I don't know. Check out AVS. AVS forum is one of the forums that I'm talking about. Some people hate bright highs or exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Jordan. So many clips just fine. That's what I have. I know, like clips is not. I don't know. I don't know. Ice Skidoo, hey, thank you for the sub. My headphones are being weird. Oh, here we go. They weren't on. That's why. Steven, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the support. Really, thanks a bunch, man.
Raphael, Michelangelo.
I don't know. It's intimidating. I have mostly clips. I love their powered subs too. So Joe, that's like, and I'm not. This isn't an insult, but like that's the thing that so many people bash are clip subs. They're just like, nope, like they're no good. Blah blah blah. You gotta get this and so you look at like companies like SVS. They have. I mean. Or like Monoprice has the monolith. Like these subs are massive. It's unbelievable. I'm rocking the Logitech over-ears PC. Yeah, I think I have those same speakers. The Logitech Harmony, or not Harmony, but I have this set of Logitech PC speakers that were THX certified that I got in college, and they are legit so good. Like so good. 8 years doing high-end car. It's insane the different ways you can tweak how something sounds. I know, so that's another thing, Jordan, that so many people are like, you got to do all this, but then you have to calibrate your room, and then it's way more than just buying the speakers and installing them. Now all of a sudden you got to do wall treatments, so it's like to avoid certain bounces and all. I mean, it's so intimidating. And then the next thing that you have to worry about is soundproofing. So how do you do all this work to get this amazing sound, but then how do you keep it contained so that, you know, I don't wake up my kids? It's so much to think about. Tricked audiophiles tell the difference between $200 monster gold player and coat hangers. That is one thing I thought was funny. That was one thing I thought was really funny was like Best Buy right now, they have HDMI cables that are hung up in Best Buy that are like $400 for one cable. It's just there's no way. Alright, there we go. How about 3 12-inch subs from Costco, which I've seen. The Costco clip steels are amazing. Oh. Dirt cheap because it was Christmas closing. Yeah, I got one hooked to my main cabinet. Brilliant. This is how I jukebox and the other 2 in the theater area. It's banging. Exactly. I guarantee, like that's, well, I don't guarantee, but I'd be super curious if in my setup, once I get it all done, if I grab 2 clip subs for, I don't know, they're like $200 each or something, and set that and compared that to one, you know, $600 sub. If I have no idea. I got 4.5 Atmos, and it's really fun. Need another sub to kill those. Yeah, those notes. Exactly. Ramrod knows. You got to get that 2 subs, right? Electrons don't care about marketing. Oh, I think, but I bet they do, Jordan. No, I don't. I don't know.
Shoot the left ramp for your skill shot.
Come on. Yeah, it's intimidating. Pinball. How you doing, buddy? Wow. Let's just restart this game. And I get it. That's the one thing I want to make sure in pinball. Like, if people are getting into the hobby, and I mean, I understood. I got into the hobby a few years ago, and depends how positive the reviews are. Smart man. When I got into the hobby a few years ago, the most that I actually grew, like really got into it, is because of this local arcade group and like meeting some of them and helping them out and talking to them. And they kind of like, you know, like they were super inclusive and really supportive. And I hope people that get into pinball find, you know, whether it's podcasters or streamers or somebody to like really encourage them, because, you know, if you just start on Pinside and I don't know. There's a lot of negativity, and that's what I feel like I'm experiencing with when you read this theater setup. Is it's like there's all this info out there, but it's also there's so many people telling so many other people how wrong they are that it's very intimidating. But it's organic, oxygen rich, pure volatile coating. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Michelangelo.
I mean, I remember obviously like when HDMI, like this was before Amazon was amazing and you could buy everything in 2 days. You know, if you needed an HDMI cable, you had to go to Best Buy. Like that was your option. And you know, you're gonna like a cheap HDMI cable is like $40, right? I mean, thankfully now with Monoprice and Amazon, like there are cheap options. But people who think Pinside it's just negative are generally having their first internet experience of Pinside, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of negativity on Pinside, but there's also a lot of good. Like, there's also a lot of good on Pinside. You can always step into bass traps and sound absorption diffusion panel. Yeah. I mean, it's just, that's the one thing I'm realizing about people that actually build and Ramrod, you're one of them. You know, once you build a theater setup, like, you're gonna tinker. It just seems like people are always tinkering. Yeah, monster cables, that's stupid. Bob, yeah, I have sat in theater setups with audio alone, 100K, and that was 15 years ago. Just go to Cedia Expo. Okay, I gotta look into that. Unfortunately, there's one thing that I have found, like, one thing I think we are all grateful of, right, with pinball, is the resale market. And what I mean by that is, like, when you buy a game, we all know we can resell it without losing much money. And that's really, I mean, it's really comforting. It allows you to, like, try things. But unfortunately in the theater and, like, audio space, no. If you buy, you know, new speakers, you will lose money. Like, it just, yeah. Be investing in boat or something, yeah. And that is not the case in the exactly, that's what you're saying about, like, I like that there are certain websites that allow you to try something in pre-exchange or pre-return. So if you try a sub and you want to try a bigger one or something like that. But not really. Like, if you commit, there was a really good deal. It was a, I forget what brand of speaker it was, but I was reading all over and people were freaking out about it. And there was a really good sale on these tower speakers, and I was like, you know, maybe I should just, you know, buy this. I know I'm nowhere near finishing my theater, but it's like, maybe I should just go ahead and jump on this sale now and get 3 of these. And I'm glad I didn't, because, I mean, they would have just sat in a box for months and months and months. So if there was a return period, you know, I would have missed out on it. And yeah, pinball is a very rare hobby where your investment typically breaks even. I know. Or you lose just a few $100. Like, it's nothing. Maybe you don't break even. The pinball people don't factor in the price of entertainment value. I know. I mean, if you could count how many. I mean, if you did like $1 a play, right? I mean, that would be somewhat reasonable to what you do in out on location. Like, yeah, you put 300, 400 games. I mean, that's not even that much. But you just put 300-400 games on it. Like, you can resell games. Yeah, it's pretty great. I am not getting anywhere. All right, let's cheat. Let's get our 4-player co-op game going. Let's see how far we can get. I think maybe only classic cars are probably the only similar pinball as far as limited expensive objects like a hold and grow. I don't know. I don't know cars at all. I know, Jordan, you've had some cool cars. But, I mean, when I really think about, like, I have 3 games here. And when I think about, you know, that's whatever. If you just want to do easy math and say $5,000 each, 15, I mean, it's probably a little more than that. But, like, to think, I have $15,000 worth of, like, toys just sitting here. What is nice, though, is if I decided, all right, I'm done. Like, if somebody really burnt, like, if there was some reason I just needed to be done with pinball. Luckily, this isn't like 15 grand down down the drain. This is like, it's almost like it's sitting in the bank but not gaining interest kind of thing. And I can play it. It's awesome. Yeah. All right, here we go. Who needs a Roth IRA when you can play pinball? Yeah. I mean, I definitely would not play this like the new unbox game of like, hey, let's just grab every new unbox and stick it in the corner. Nah. 15K in Doge would be better. Yeah. AMC's popped up. I don't even follow. I don't want to look at not Bitcoin, like, yeah, I just cryptocurrency or any, because I'm very tempted to, like, part of me would love to get in it, but it's just one of those stresses in my life that I just don't really need right now. AMC jumped 95% today.
Here we go.
That's pretty incredible. There we go. Stay in. No! Stay in. Boom. Straight out. Yep, bonkers. It's just, it's a financial and emotional roller coaster that I just can't handle. I just can't handle. Buoys are back. They're back, baby. Oh, new hat. New hat. It is my custom TNA hat. Boom. I got the artwork and had somebody on Etsy make it. Because, you know, that's what the cool kids do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Come on. Ah. Left ramp. I really need to get my flipper kit installed back on this. There we go. Watch any Mando Pro stream? Yeah, I watched the Jack Danger one. I watched it today. I had it on. While I was working. A few takeaways. I like what I saw. I definitely like what I saw. They're adding more and more call-outs. The music, the theme integration is awesome. I think it's gonna be a very fun pin. You know, what I will say is, like here on Turtles, it is rare that I really do anything back in there. What I mean by that is, it's an orbit, so most of the time the ball isn't stopped. There's also moments in this game where it wants you to hit stuff here, so it actually pops up a diverter, so if you hit the left orbit, it'll stop the ball there to drop it back down. So it's pretty rare that the ball goes back there and the pops. Because every time I plunge, I hold down the left flipper. So I don't mean this in a bad way, but like that's kind of wasted real estate to me. Like there's just nothing back there that's really needed. There's no mode. Like if there was a mode of, you know, you have to get so many pops, so like hit the orbit and it would stop it and drop it in there or something. I mean, that would be really cool, but there's nothing coded in the game that really utilizes those pops that I use them for. And that's one of the things about Mando that I did see. There's a pretty big portion on that upper left, and maybe I'd be totally wrong when I play it, but the whole Baby Yoda section with the rollovers, I'm just really not seeing a ton that happens there. But besides that, it definitely looks like it shoots well. Like it looks like it's fun to shoot. It did look, I mean, I know Jack's a good player, but Jack was cruising through that game. So I'm very curious, but definitely above it for the minute. Yeah. I'm very curious, like I was joking around with Travis Meary, and I'm like, dude, I think you're going to beat this game on the very first night you have it. And he's like, I mean, that is the plan, you know? Every time you play a pinball machine, you're trying to beat it. But I think there's going to be a ton of options of how to conquer things. I think it'll be a medium difficulty game. I think you're right. And maybe, yeah, I'm very curious about that. That kind of worried me when I watched it. It seems like it wasn't super deep. I mean, if you really concentrate on modes here, you know, there are definitely some unique modes. That's the one thing is a lot of times when I saw Jack playing, he had a multi-ball going when he was in a mode. So, you know, when you have all the multi-ball lights and the mode lights going, it's really kind of hard to focus on what you know, what is actually going on in that mode. So, I am definitely curious. Come on. There we go. But when you play as Hero and bam, no, Hero mode's awesome. The Hero mode's great. Impossible mode's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think, like, if I had a Mando pin dropped off right now, from what I'm seeing, it looks easier than this game. Like, Turtles, I'm going to be battling this game my entire life. Like, I saw somebody on the Discord, or on Pinside, actually post, like, they got to Cowabunga. And maybe one day, but Mando is definitely a game, and maybe this will be me eating my words, but sucking on a crow toe, right? That I think I have a chance, just based on what I saw, unless they changed a lot in the code, I think there's actually a chance that Mando would be a game that I could beat when it was in my possession, potentially, just because, like multi-ball, right? So like multi-ball, boom, 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 you're just in multi-ball. There's one. There's only three. And then I think Jack bought multi-ball start 2 other times. It's like you could be in the multi-ball wizard mode really pretty quickly. And I think Chuck Wart brought that up on the podcast of how do you limit that for competitive players to just not stay in multi-ball? I don't know that answer. The encounters, though, that definitely, I saw that he would basically finish a level of encounter, and then it would kick you out because you do the level of the encounter, and then you'd have your bonus. You'd get your bonus time up there, and then you'd have to get back up there. So the encounters are definitely going to take some time. But what was because there's 3 sections. Was it multi-ball? It was multi-ball. The upper one is encounters. Encounters is the mini playfield, right? And then what's the actual missions? Missions? Yeah, missions. Okay. But the missions, I mean, it looks like you could blow through those pretty easily if you had a multi-ball going. So. But the assets are there, man. The assets are there. I was very, very, very happy to hear, you know, Mando call-outs, and it's I really think that game's only going to get better. Only going to get better. So, I was very happy. I was more Moff Gideon soundbite. Exactly. There's a lot of sound bites in there. 5 missions. Yeah, I think it's going to be a ton of fun, and I think it's going to do very well on location. Pro versus Premium? Don't know. I think the best case scenario would be a Pro with wire return ramps. Kaz coming in with the bits. How you doing, buddy? Brian, I hope you're doing well. Beep. Nope. Bounce that over. There we go. Let's see how we're doing here. Dude, love it, Brian. I want to make a Darksaber topper. Dude, that would be great. The Darksaber is legit. Brian, I'm stoked for you, man. I know you're getting your Mando. Have you heard anything on a date or any idea when you'll get it? I'm on the fence about picking up a premium, waiting to see how I like Lord of the Rings. I've never played it. Bob, do you like do you like longer playing games? That's really what it comes down to. If you want a journey, I mean, some people say Lord of the Rings is about as good as it gets when it comes to that type of game. Cause I'm late to the party tonight. Been sanding my GNR play. Sanding? What do you mean sanding? Is this an old GNR? What are we talking about here? I hope you're not having to sand your new... Do you have a new GNR?
Allow me to show you my new toy. The retro.
Mine is on location. Supposedly, those are the first pros to go out. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully you'll get yours quick.
He can turn us back into ordinary turtles. We must save Master Splinter.
Nice. Yeah, I think I do. Guess I'll have to... Oh my goodness. I'll have to wait and see. I don't know. There's some real good stuff. Like I think the premium looks a lot of fun, but that's a tough one. I absolutely don't think the like. I think Stern's really done very well though. Like Stranger Things Pro is really good. Stranger Things Pro is really good. The projector is awesome on the premium, but the TK lock is frustrating. So it's like this, I don't know. Now, this game, I had no urge to go premium. None. I am extreme, like this is a loaded pro, in my opinion. Deadpool, loaded pro. Compared to, like the difference between the pro and the premium is, I just don't see that. I don't see personally see the value there.
More time, guys.
No, I got a great deal on new GNR. Nice, as Will Playfield scratches. Had to sand, get numeral polish to get rid of them. Still not perfect. Nice. So you have a scratch playfield. So you're sanding it like super lightly. So obviously not all the way down to the artwork, but are you gonna like clear coat it again, or what's the plan? So Kaz, you like took everything off the playfield? Wow. Sand, use numerous polish to get rid of most of them. Still not perfect. Wow, man. I hope it was a really good deal. There it is. Same, Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually prefer the Pro. I hate the... Exactly. Like, the Guardians of the Galaxy Pro, awesome. The only thing that intrigues me about the Pro versus Premium is the all the different RGB inserts. But, I mean, Black Knight was a drastic change. But it is drastic, but it's really kind of a, do you want it though? I mean, there's some people that just don't want that upper playfield. But I think, I mean, from what I saw, I get it. I get if the Pro did not have anything associated to that upper playfield, that would feel like a loss on Mando. But it looks like a fun place to play up there. So, GNR standard. No, I left all the hardware on. Did go through the clear coat. Nice. Probably not much clear left. Awesome. No moving upper playfield means I get to put... Yeah. I know, Jordan, you've got the fire spray. Slave 1, right? Same thing? Whoop. Definitely thought I had more time to drink that. That did not happen. Wow, that was everything. That's all gone. Kaz, dropping some more bits, man. Not heard from Zach when the Mandos are... Nobody's really heard anything about Mandos shipping yet. I mean, it's really is kind of a mystery. Come on. Ah. Get out of there. Yeah, I really have no idea. Jack said pros were being packed up today. Told me last week, maybe this week. I mean, I hope sooner than later. Sooner than later. Would be awesome.
Please allow my robots to
take your coat. I don't really know though. I mean, I don't. We'll know when we start to see him. But Game Time Television, Rod Dog, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Dude, I see your face every single time I come down here in the basement. Hope you and Leslie are well.
The right ramp as quickly as you can.
So location pros this week. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like, that's awesome that there's going to be some on location, but when are the first owners getting theirs? I have no idea. Do you come into the basement often? I mean, I don't know, almost daily. I've done a lot of work down here. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Where are you guys? Yeah. If you guys need a name with the face, so Game Time Television, that's this beautiful man right here. And Leslie would be El Rucco. There they are. Love it. Hey, yep. Owner pins for probably follow 2 to 3 weeks. I hope so. Not sure. Sin has a backload of games to build. They may be a wait on all titles. The only reason my pro may be first. Yeah, at least that's how I was with it. I hope so. What a delight we are. Pure delight. Pure delight. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more streams, but I hope it's not a crazy delay, but I mean, Stern just seems swamped right now with what all they have. No. Oh, thank you. We keep changing up the productions back and forth. I know. Stern, I mean, they are making so much stuff. So many pins. So many orders. I mean, it's great. It's great for the hobby. Okay, that's neat. That was cool. Sure, they'll pump up a ton of pro. Hopefully. Leslie, Joel, we've had an opportunity to play this game a few times the past couple of weeks, and I still don't know what I'm doing. All right. All right, I can help you with that. I think the current Elvira's were ahead of scheduled. All right. So, Leslie, the main thing number one. Well,
Shoot left ramp to
this
start
is, once you've, I have a 4-player co-op game going on right now. That's what's going on here. This is Team Up. It's the mini wizard mode. You get that after you complete 4 episodes. To start it, I have to hit the left ramp. Let's go ahead and start this really quick. Or just miss everything.
Get to our lair for your skill shot.
Now, tournament-wise, I don't have a good strategy for you. I just don't. There you go.
Master Splinter, my brothers have been captured.
Who knows? Everybody gets their game soon. Yeah. So team up mode is going to be blue lights because I'm Leonardo right now. If I hit enough team up or enough blue lights, then it will allow me to save one of my brothers. There we go. 5 more. 4 more. There we go. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, extra ball. Take that. Ah, and I'm out. Joe, I sent you a picture of my plans. Becca, I reacted to it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Alright, let's see if Team Up's still going. Alright, no. Okay, so, when you're in normal gameplay, Leslie, to start an episode, what you have to do is episodes are yellow lights. So it's basically hit the left ramp, hit the right ramp, either or. Once the lights are out, then an episode will be lit. That'll turn on that light right there on the TV. You hit under the turtle van, boom, you're in an episode. When you're in an episode, you want to hit the yellow shots. Episodes are your modes. Once you've completed 4 episodes, that's when you can get into that mini wizard mode, which is Team Up. Now, Dwight is super good at throwing things out there to distract you. So normally what I would be doing is I would be focusing on getting into my next episodes. Completed 4 or start 4. Complete 4, because there's 8 total. So once you've completed 4... Well, okay, no, you don't have to complete them. You just have to start them. If you start and drain, it counts as completed. You know you have a completed episode when you have a solid lit light. So I have 5 lit right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be my next episode. Multi-balls. There's two main multi-balls. There's the Ninja Pizza Parlor, the Ninja Pizza multi-ball, which is hitting it under that turtle van 3 times. It'll lock 2 balls, and then the 3rd time it'll kick out your multi-ball. The other multi-ball is the Turtle Power multi-ball, and that's hitting this ramp 3 times. So the 4th time you hit the ramp, you'll get your multi-ball. So obviously it's best to start a mode and then get into that. Dwight is super good. Gonna have to disagree with you, Joel. He is a geriatric fool. Wow. He does a lot. I mean, he really likes adding a bunch of stuff in there. So there's April hurry-ups. There's April hurry-ups. What's cool about April hurry-ups is if you hit this twice, the April stand-up, that's how you get your battle again lit. The lair mode, if you hit that, that's how you do training. That's why it's flashing at me right now to do training. Trading is a way to upgrade your character. There may be a really good strat there for Wild Dog rating. Thank you, Wild Dog. Appreciate it. There may be a really good strat there in competitive play, like playing a certain guy, focus on the lair shot. Once you're in training, I mean, I can try to get training going, but it's that is such a hard shot for me, getting it under the flipper. But the training mode is really cool. Ah, piece of cake. All right. So what you'll see in training mode, I have to hit the right ramp first. If I hit it, it flashes green, which is really cool. If you miss it, if you miss that shot at all, you'll get a red light. That was neat. Can I have that? No, I can't have that back. Okay, never mind. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Hello. Johnny309, Wild Dog, you're welcome. Yes. Are these characters you specifically train with? Are there characters? Yeah, well, so Leonardo, if you select Leonardo, training will be lit right off the bat. Otherwise, if you select any other character, you have to hit the lair shot enough to actually light training. We're playing Funhouse. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Be right back. Going to break down these. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Wild Dog. Where I am cheating and playing a 4-player co-op game real quick. So once again, one thing that is really neat is the co-op modes. He made it where if anybody gets to a mini wizard mode, because you're all sharing the episode, how many episodes you have complete. So if one person gets to it, everybody gets to experience it. But is it worth going through the effort of hitting lair? I don't know. That's the thing. And I can show you this once this episode's over. Krygus? Is that how you say it? Good to see you too. Krygus? Is that how I say your name? All right, so last character. So here we are. So what am I seeing? It's Ed. Oh, got it. How you doing, Ed? So like, yeah, I could. So training is lit if I want to go for training on Donatello. We can try that again. It's my phone account. Otherwise, I would start. I would like to hit my ramps to get into another episode. Okay. So, right ramp is something that on any game you should be able to back in. Right ramp is definitely a safe shot. The left ramp, okay, that just snuck right in. I'm surprised that didn't give me training. What is going on right now is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is like a little mini thing that Dwight coded in there. 1, 2, 3 is just that. It's like a little mini mode. It's probably worth some points, but the reality is you could completely ignore it. 1, 2, 3 is 1 is the right ramp. That's what was flashing. 2 is either the center loop, the center ramp, or the center orbit, and then 3 ends up being the left ramp. So, all right, let me just show you from the beginning here. So here's the game tutorial. If you want to focus on just playing this game. Johnny309, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate. You're not a fan of the cartoon code? No, I really like the cartoon code. I just don't stream it. I probably should. I really prefer it, actually. I think it looks amazing. All right, here you go. So, Rucko, you were talking about, you're like, what's the point of the lair shot? Well, if you look on every character, so level 1, that's where your character starts at. So what are the perks of Raphael? The perk of Raphael is, Steve, top tier, how you doing, buddy? The perk of Raphael is if you start with him immediately, your episode's lit. So you don't actually have to hit either ramp you can just get straight into an episode. So if that's your goal, if you want to chug through episodes, I go with Raphael a lot just because that's it's really good for progression. Now, if you complete the lair one time, that's how you would get to the second level, which is the 2 times crane combo. A crane combo is these inner loops. Take the glass off and explain it. Yeah. So that would just be for points. Michelangelo, the perk with him, straight off the bat, is light battle again. So I think this would also be a good character to play with in a competitive way because you already have your lane out lanes lit. And that's only one, and that changes based on slings. If you level him up, then you get the 2 times April award, which is just more points when you do these quick April awards. Leonardo, you get right in it. In a tourney, can multiple players choose the same turtle? Yes. No, please don't do that. You're doing great, Joel. This is the most I've learned. I got you. I got you. Here we go, Leslie. So, Leonardo, level 1, right off the bat, has training. So, and then level 2 is it adds 10 seconds. So I think it adds 10 seconds to all the modes. So I think some people really like Leo for points, but you have to get through training to really capitalize on what he gives you. Yeah, Hey, what up, Tommy? How you doing, buddy?
You should tell them about how the insert lights change to tell you what shots to shoot at for each turtle.
Yes, I will tell you. Yes. And then lastly, the Donatello, his perk right off the bat is you see turtle powers flashing. So turtle power is your multi-ball. So that means with Donatello, you are literally 1 shot away from multi-ball. Just straight up, you can get right into multi-ball. So that's another decent strategy from a competitive play is just boom, get in multi-ball, feel out the game, find your shots, all that stuff. Tommy always screaming into his mic, is that a joke? Because I thought he was kind of quiet. I could be wrong. Let me know if we need to turn up Tommy. Go ahead and talk, Tommy.
I can turn off the automatic gain. Hold on.
That is a little joking. So it wasn't too loud. Yeah. All right, so I don't play Donatello that often because if you think about it, to get into an episode, I have to qualify it, and to qualify it, I have to hit the left ramp and the right ramp. But if hitting the right ramp immediately starts the multi-ball, then like how valuable is he? Basically, there's a trick, and that's the start the 1, 2, 3 mode. So I'll go ahead and try Donatello. So you'll see I have the yellow lights, which means for me to start an episode, I have to hit both ramps. So I'm going to try to avoid the right ramp. So there's the left ramp. But how do I... Basically, the question is, how do I get my right... Okay, that's awesome. How do I get my right ramp qualified without starting multi-ball? And the trick is... Love how Dwight gave you character selection screen. Like Star... Yeah, exactly. So, how do I start... How do I hit my right ramp without starting multi-ball? You got to roll over the 1, 2, 3 target first. Which is hard to do, but I will try it. What just happened is I hit Donatello's skill shot.
Here I go.
And now I'm in his weapon mode. Every character has a skill shot, so I still don't want to hit my right ramp until I roll over 1, 2, 3. Because if I hit my right ramp right now, it'll start a multi-ball. Or I'm just gonna, yeah. Make it fun for casual players and deeper experienced kids. Yes. So what I mean is skill shot. So there's a whole thing there. So every turtle has its own shot. So Donatello's shot, it says it on the playfield, Donatello right here, is the center ramp. Leo's shot is always the lair. Raphael's shot is the left ramp. Mikey's shot is under the van. And Donatello's shot is the center ramp. So that's what it says is the skill shot. So I have at the top, you can see it in the middle of the screen. I have 16 seconds to hit Donatello's skill shot to light a weapon mode. Agree, big fan of you choose your own adventure games. Exactly. So if I hit Donatello here, almost. So I have 11 seconds. There we go. Nope. And another thing you may notice is that left orbit. That left orbit, there's a diverter there, and it'll stop the ball. So when there's a shot you have to hit in this middle section, if you hit the left orbit, it'll stop the ball to then kick it back towards your flipper to hit it. So So this is me still avoiding the right... Oh, okay, that was the whole game. This is why I don't pick Donatello that often, because I want to qualify that ramp. And the only way to qualify it without starting that multi-ball is you have to start something else. So you'd either have to start training, or you'd have to start... 1, 2, 3 is the easiest thing, but getting that to purposely run over that is pretty hard. So let me pick something... Let me pick a player that I think is a decent one to teach on. Flipping out, here we go. Donatello is my least favorite to start with. How you doing, Zach? I know. Donatello is a great, great turtle for, like, a friend and family member. Can you alley pass it? No, because it's not going to go up it. It's this one right here. So Donatello is awesome for, like, friends and family because it's one shot. One shot's all you got to get them in, and then they're in a multi-ball. That's it. It's awesome. I like starting with Michelangelo. It's a good one because you get your battle again. You get your ball saves lit right off the bat. Now, one thing I have set up that is not standard is I have my battle again light change based on a flipper move. I really prefer that because it's just like TNA. And it just, I don't know. I like that a lot. So if you look here, where ants hit him. If you look here, I still need a light. I need to light my, to get into an episode, I need to hit my ramp shot. So let's hit the right ramp, so that'll turn off that yellow light, and then I now need to hit my left ramp. There we go. So now my episodes are lit, so you can bounce it over, and let's get this ball over to the right flipper. You can technically hit the turtle van, because you see how the start episode light is flashing. You can technically hit it from the left flipper, but it's a ricochet. You have to basically like hit this post or this post right here and ricochet it in. I don't have that dialed in at all. So let's see if we can post pass here. Flawless. That's what I prefer to do, is just bounce it over. Ah. Okay, so right here, off of the left ramp, bounce it over. Nope. I just gotta hit. Oh boy, what an awesome post pass! It's like the Schnick shot, but totally not. Yeah, just like the Schnick shot, but no reward. No reward at all. All right, so let's get into an episode here. And I will tell you, if the ball goes past that, whoa, excuse me, that's really good. Excuse me, that's a really good. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. All right, boom. Nope, that was supposed to be just a nice, perfectly clean shot into the van. Missed it again. Now I've started 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like I said before, is just a distraction. There it is. Boom. Straight into the van. First try. Everybody saw it. So now I'm starting an episode. You're going to see in the episode yellow shots. Marcus from Switzerland. Hello, my friend. Who's Marcus? Which one's Marcus from Switzerland? I forget. Okay, awesome. So Bebop and Rocksteady are the outer orbits. This mode is all about the outer orbits. So my battle again is out. Your latest follower, which I'm not. Oh, excuse me, is that? Oh, I'm not in Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm on, there we go. No, I'm in, come on. There we go. Left orbit. Nope. Joke's on me. So if you crush April... So if I hit April, I think one more... So there's one. Okay, so now this mode, you see the Dimension X targets are flashing. Those are the stand-ups next to it. Good morning, chat. Streamer, how are you doing? Ugh. Ah. Okay, another thing is how many balls do you have? Excuse me, is it brilliant? So if you ever wonder how many balls do you have locked, you could probably hold and look. There's a whole thing here with toppings that I am not the guy to explain. But if you look at the upper right of the LCD, you'll see there's these toppings. there's one topping that has a green outline around it. That means I have 2 balls locked because the first thing, none of the toppings are locked. So there's green around all of them. And then there's green around 3, and then there's green around 1. So what that means is anytime that I would hit a pizza target, that topping's gonna move. So I'm 1 shot away from starting the Pizza Parlor multi-ball. But obviously I'd prefer to start that. I like how Zach dipped once you started talking about Mando. Yeah. He's probably heard Turtles and thought I gotta go play Half Shell Challenge. So there's the right ramp. That's a drain. Yeah. Super good. Super good at this game, guys. So good at it. I still love it, though. Like, the flow and the speed of this game. It's so fast. Let's try again. It's so fast, and it's challenging. Like, I don't want easy games. Alright, let's try it. So let's just try Raph, because he's already, his episode's already lit. So that means, as soon as I hit, the van, I'm in an episode. But I drain just as fast. Just drain just as fast with Raph. Yep. You should time him out until he answers. Yeah, Zach. Alright, here we go. Let's start an episode here. Purposely didn't want to look at the list because it's not be what everyone wants to hear. Looking at something right now. Stand by. Alright, here we go. That ain't it. And this, what's really cool is in Stern Games, they designed this feature that you can restart games really quickly. I love the upper loops though. That's awesome. I'm really trying to learn how to drop catch on a flipper, and that's just how you drain. Ah. 1, 2, 3 again. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Got it. I'll put a flipping out logo taking up half the screen if you bumps you up the list. Yeah, right on your forehead. That's what he should. That's what he should do. All right. So this mode, and you can change modes if you really want to specify what mode you want by hitting these stand-ups to the left and right of that. So this mode's all about ramps. So there's one mode shot. Now you'll see my mode shots are the left. Nope. Nope.
One more time now, guys.
I just drilled the stand up between them.
Let's trash these garbage cans.
Just drilling that stand up between the 2 shots I actually need to hit. There we go. There's one.
But not nice enough.
And then looks like I need the right ramp again.
Is waiting for us at the lair.
2 more robots. There's one. And one more to the left. This game is so underrated. Ah! Come on. I just wish it was a bit slower on the upper flipper. The pin beam, I mean, it is quick. It is quick. It is a fast... The lair shot is the only shot that I get. Oh, it missed. It just didn't quite get up to that switch. Ah, so I didn't beat that mode. What is cool is every single mode, there's a final shot, and it's gonna be one of the 4 turtle shots. And it grabs the ball and it plays a really cool animation. And then there are perks too when you beat the modes. Crap. So Turtle Power is lit. I'm just gonna have to play the multi-ball. Unless... Yeah. I got to Cowabunga tonight though. Dude, when... Cowabunga is incredibly far away from where I'm at my skill set. It's not my jam, but it's totally got that following that I can respect. Thank you, Becca. I know, yeah. When is that gonna get you a Mando? Great question, Ray. Let's do some training. Hey! That was me actually hitting that shot, and why did it not grab it? I actually just drilled that shot. I drilled the shot. I gotta check that. I play in the dark. Yeah, the light show is ridiculous. Cowabunga is so far away from, like, you gotta do all the modes. Final battle. You have to get a weapon hurry up. You gotta get a triple Mondo jackpot. Or the crane combo. You gotta get 5 Aprils. Lair. I know. I hit that shot. Dwight depreciation. Yeah. Ray Day, what'd you think, man?
I owned that game for like 4 months, and I never could figure out when, because Lair would be lit, and I'd hit it, and I'd get nothing for it, and I just never did understand that.
Yeah, training right now is lit. So if I hit the shot, it should catch my ball, but I'm surprised the diverter is not up. Forgot you were there, Jedi. Yeah. Oh, Jedi's always there.
Well, you're doing a good job, so I don't want to interrupt you.
Appreciate it, Tommy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 is lit, so great. So this is the perfect time for me to hit the right ramp and qualify it, or just drain. That's fine. It's fine. No big deal. I mean, who wants to keep playing the ball, right? The hardest thing about Cowabunga is the triple Mondo. Yeah, people say it's triple Mondo and April, right? Jeez, how did...
Once again, you have failed to defeat the
Let's go. I was just really surprised that Lair didn't, let's get into an episode here. Yeah, if you were saying, Pinbeam, if you're saying that is, that upper orbit is really quick. Dice Chuck! Not familiar with this table. I'm a huge Turtles fan. Does this table do them justice? Yes. Have you played Turtles much? Secret to the Lair shot. Oh, you're asking Ray Day. I do. I think the artwork in this is fantastic. There's actually some kind of, not bootleg is not the word I'd say, but like there are some people that hacked the code and added all the old Turtle clips into it. So if you really want a nostalgia like bomb, then that is the way to go. I just don't stream it, but it's got everything you want. Sounds, the voice. I mean, it's as a Turtle fan. This game is great. With April, I found if I'm on the left flipper and need to go to the right, I just hit April. Ooh. I had not tried that or thought about that. So that was one episode down, even though I messed it up. Is it left ramp? Nope. Pinbeam, can you backhand the left ramp on yours? Do the turtles sleep in the bed with you? No, they do not. Nope. That's awesome. That's really cool when you like backhand your own outlane. It's really tricky. It's a really tricky shot. What a dumb shot. Had their own room. He tucks them in at night. And like his actual children, yeah. Now they stand right there all the time. Oh my goodness, just left and right. I prefer left ramp backhand to left flipper. Yes, I can backhand that shot typically, but if I've been streaming a while and the coils get hot, I need to get the fan kit on these again. I just blew through that game. That's the thing about this game. This game can go so fast. Not best at left orbit backhand yet. Dead flip. I like how their legs are basically bell bottoms. Yeah, they're a little extreme. I mean, their foot is like wider than their head by a lot. Very weird. All right, let's do better. Let's do better. Here we go. Let's do better. Pinbeam, do you have a pro or a premium, or what game do you have? That was 3. So this is the time to hit. This is the time to hit that center ramp. Have all the original black and white comics collected, the first painting of the graphic novels, along with some of the amazing. I also have an amazing turtle board game. Dude, you're all over it, man. You're all over it. I hated ramp, right ramp early, but love how. Oh, I missed my shot. I know. I needed one more shot to get. I freaked out because I had my triple going up there. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Actually, LE, that's awesome. Good for you. Seth Rogen making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reboot, dude. Steve. All right. So if there's some turtle fans geeking out here, let me be that guy. I got to show you my my leg. This is how I'm a turtle fan right here. Right there it is. There's my Bebop and Rocksteady tattoo. I don't know how well you can see that, but there you go. That's how I'm a Turtles fan. All right, epic chat. Thank you, Dice Chuck. All right, save it for the hot tub. Yeah, that's a huge tattoo. Yeah, dude, my wife said I could do anything I want on my thighs. So that tattoo's like, it's like, yeah. It's awesome though. Turtles, I mean, growing up, that was, I don't know, like that reminds me, like my brother and I were just so into Turtles, so. And Bebop and Rocksteady are the best. Alright, let's get back into an episode here. I love Green Hornet, but Rogan had no business making that film a comedy. Yeah. Save it for that.
You should do a whole game here in a Bebop or Rocksteady voice.
Yeah, if I could do one well, that would be... Here, let's restart this. Tommy, your buddy's borrowing your turtles, right? I wish you were closer.
No, my turtles is gone. I sold it, but my neighbor has a TMNT Pro. So if I want to play, I can go play.
Nice. I wish you were closer, Steve. I know Canada, man. You're in Canada. Yeah, I would love to do the Dead East one. I had all the toys. Wish I had them. You can get I remember seeing that years ago. There's some crazy money out there right now for Turtles toys. Let's go Michelangelo. Alright, so I gotta qualify him first. Whoa, Warlock Pinball, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That's awesome. That's great. Greetings, fellow Canadian. Dice Chuck. So Steve, Top Tier Arcade there. He's a Canadian. There's a few. I don't know if Dice Chuck, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I don't know who else is if Mervin's in chat. Mervin, he's a Canadian. That's Methadone. Craig Bobby's obviously Canadian. I haven't heard him yet. I don't think he's in chat. There we go. So episodes are qualified. Let's get back over. There it is. That's how you do it. Have you played Avengers? Have I? Yes. Zach at Flippin' Out Pinball actually let me borrow an Avengers for a few months, and fun game. Fliptronic, I think I'm fourth. Half Canadian, yeah. I enjoyed Avengers a lot. The code is such... There's so much to the code. I mean, it shoots amazingly well. It's really fun to shoot, and what I liked about it is every time you play it, you could play it differently, you know? What I like about Turtles is yeah, there are so many different things to try to do while you play, but I mean, most of the time I am playing it very similarly. You know, I'm trying to like get through modes like this. Is this just another pinball podcast? Warlock, yes, I do both. I do. That was my marketing shtick. So, Just Another Pinball Podcast is my podcast, and then obviously Just Another Pinball Stream. So, yeah. I'm filling out my Canadian citizenship certificate. Look at you! I liked Avengers, but sold it. Sad because it shot so good, but something just didn't grab me. I do realize how important immersion is in the game, and the sound and the call-outs. And that, in my opinion, was the weakest part of Avengers. Was just the overall assets and the sound and call-outs. But the code was fantastic, and it shot so well. I mean, it was so much fun to shoot. Look at my best light. Peanut M&M's, delicious. Well, I'm a fan, and I'm stoked to catch a stream. Warlock, thank you, man. I'm glad you like it. Obviously, Bex Rex right there in chat. Becca, she was on my last podcast. Fliptronic, Jordan was on my last podcast. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy doing the podcast a lot. Alright, got another podcast lit, or another podcast. Have another episode lit. Let's see if we can. There we go. That's a me. Yes. Great job on the podcast. Liked Mando with guests. Awesome, Pinbeam. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that's 2 of them right here. I have Hobbit, no near as shooter as Avenger, but dude, Pinbeam, you are right. I had Hobbit for a few months. Or no, I owned Hobbit for like over a year and loved it. The immersion on that was incredible. Incredible. I really enjoyed Hobbit. It just, at the time, I could only afford one game. I could only afford, that was it. That's all I could afford was Hobbit. And it just, it was such a long playing game that I realized I really wasn't playing it too often because, you know, in my mind I was like, well, do I have 45 minutes to go play pinball? Well, now it's like, hey, I'm going to run downstairs and spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes playing pinball. But loved it though. So good. Definitely a game that now that my collection's bigger, I would happily own Hobbit again. Happily. Of all the games that I've had, I probably miss Hobbit the most, to be honest. Sorry, there's a lot going on right here. Slash shots are the Rams. There we go. Wow. And the left stuff? Yep. Oh.
Well, guys, it's been a slice.
No! I thought it was...
He's too strong. Retreat.
Oh, what do we have? Oh, sorry. I'm definitely behind. Hobbit is fun. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. What's your name? Becca. Bex Risk is Becca. Good positive post there. I didn't cry at all at Fliptronic's post. Warlock, what did I miss here? I will never get rid of it, partly because it's... Yes, moving it out was absurd. I have Hobbit. I love it. Still the best theme. It is. You are right. Rebecca stream with Fliptronic. I'm the girl who really likes Bo-Katan and didn't shut up on. Yeah. Nude code makes it a lot better since you added... Don't tell me that. I miss it, man. The one thing that bugged me in Hobbit was the plastic clutch grinding noise that sometimes happens. What was that from? Guess Love Hobbit. I set it to easy smong multiple after all. Nice. Once I figured out Hobbit, I liked it a lot. You're right about getting grinding sound. I wear headphones, don't hear it. Is the grinding sound... What's on... What is grinding on? Is it the beast popping up? My only issue with Hobbit and Guest was, one, because it's such a long playing game, I never played it with people. Because I could just play a game for, I don't want to have a ball time of 10 minutes and then somebody step up and have a ball time of 1. So a lot of times, oh, the drop reset, yeah. Yeah. But, and when I would put somebody in front of it, there's so much going on, you know? It's like, well, yeah, you kind of want to hit this right ramp, there's a lot. But just from a personal standpoint, to just go down there by myself and play it, oh, so good. It was so good. I bought my Hobbit from a chain-smoking neurosurgeon. Wow. Wow. In a perfect world, there would be a pinball table for every Saturday morning cartoon from the 80s. Dice Chuck, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. There are so many good... That's fine. There are so many good ones. If there was a Thundercats... Yeah, so many... Thundercats, I never personally was into Thundercats. Here's another brilliant Dwight distraction, which I love. I know.
Did you watch Mask by chance?
What?
Did you watch the show Mask?
Oh my goodness, what a brick. No, I did not. What was that about?
Kind of like transforming vehicles, and there were these spy guys that drove them. But one of the things I picked up out of the George Gomez interview on the Super Awesome Pinball Show is he designed a lot of the toys for that.
For Mask?
Yeah. I'll send you some pictures.
Okay. Alright, let's get back and do an episode here, because I've got 2 done. Come on. Oh, extra balls lit. Should probably definitely also get that sooner than later. So, okay, here's training. I did Venom, where the flying car was cool. Oh yeah, they're talking about it. Beast Wars. Beast Wars was my jam. I watched the heck out of that.
5.
Oh, God. Beast Wars was legit. Stu, Bloody Cactus, how you doing? Catching you late because I'm knee-deep in Hex Encounter War Game on the table. Dude, don't let me interrupt you, man. Hope you're doing well, Stu. Just surprised there hasn't been a G.I. Joe pin, the cartoon. The toys are perfect size. I wonder if there's weird licensing or something with G.I. Joe. But it's also like, it would be a pretty violent pin, would it not? I mean, it would just be a straight-up war pin. Alright, this is where I really should be going for that extra ball, more so than lighting an episode. Or just go to get turtle power going. There we go. Okay, let's do this. That's the way to do it. Beast Wars and Reboot, legit. Another great show. Mobile Armored Strike. Oh, that's what Mask is. Okay, that's making sure.
Welcome, turtles.
All right, extra ball's good. This is mode number 3, so if I get one more done, then it gets me into team up. Thundercats 2000 was even better than the original. As was the 2001 remake of He-Man. Interesting. Yeah, He-Man and Thundercats were both... No! That right ramp, if you don't get it all the way up, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Alright, let's get this extra ball. God, that sucked. If I could have got that multi-ball going... It was great, but I still love the original. See, for me, this was my dream theme. So, the next dream theme for me would be Batman the Animated Series. Batman the Animated Series, give me that pin. Yeah, that would be legit. Batman the Animated Series, so great. I love the original too, just thought the original new ones. Wow, I just lost so many balls. Hit it. Oh, wow. Super Jackpot is the inner loop, right? Wow. Alright. Cradle up. Of course, you cannot do that without losing everything. Mark Hamill voice, I know. I thought Samurai Jack's legit, and what was it? Primal? What was that? What was the somebody recommended that the guy that made Samurai Jack? There was another thing, amazing. Samurai Jack legit. Batman the Animated Series though, I would like when I think of themes that I'm all about. Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, man, there's so many good ones.
You get to enter your initials.
Die Hard Marvel fan, like X-Men the Animated Series, Batman the Animated Series. Ah, there's some good ones. It's probably one of the top best 5e2. Yeah, I know. All right, this is going to Dice Chuck. You were the last one to follow, so thanks a bunch, man. Boom. Do we really need a pin about a millionaire playboy? Yes, we do. Have you played Batman 66, not animated? Batman 66 is really fun, but it was just priced out of a pin that I could ever own. Samurai Jack was another. Samurai Jack was so good. I love to see Animaniacs would be it. Kirk Hobbs, how you doing tonight? Kirk Hobbs, yeah, that would be great. Primal is amazing. If anybody watching right now liked Samurai Jack, search Primal. It's sick. You will cry in the first episode, I'll tell you right now. Star Wars Rebels, I need to watch it. If you like Samurai Jack, you should check out Golgoth. I've seen it. It's great. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. All right, let's do. Wonder if a more adult theme is risky for me. I mean, like, I would say what, like Rick and Morty is probably the most adult theme that's been made recently, and it killed. So I don't know. If you like Samurai Jack and Primal, then go watch. Okay, I got it. Dice Check. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a comedy, right? Or am I missing something here? What do you do? Have you seen any of these, Tommy? Gorgarth.
I was a huge Samurai Jack fan. That show, that would be awesome.
Yes.
For me.
This is.
I haven't seen Primal though. I didn't know it existed. Now that same guy also did the first Star Wars, the Clone Wars, before they
yes, so good. Yeah, Gorgoth. Yeah, I've seen this. It is just one episode. It's absurd. It was over the top comedy. Yes, Grand Theft Auto. You're right. Bex, Rex, and Fliptronic absolutely do a great stream. Trump Pin Kirk, yeah, it lies all the time. Yeah, wow. Give you nothing. I know Archer was redeemed, and Archer would be a really good theme, for sure. Jindy did all, yeah. I need to watch that episode again, for sure. Samurai Jack, man, the art in that is so good. So good. All right, what do we got? Which one's the lowest score? Raphael is... Really? 7 million is all I need to get a... Let's do it. Let's do Leonardo then. I forgot I updated the code recently, so... What's my high score number 1? Yeah, 21. Okay. You gotta name the ramp to Archer the... Yeah. Hey Joel, for the last game of the night, can you play with the light off? Sure. You're saying... Okay, so if I undo my pin stadium, or my fake pin stadiums, and then if I turn these... this would be... There you go. That would be no lights on the game. I don't know how dark that is, but that's no lights on the game right there. Is that what you're going for? How about the room light? So I have... Sure. All right. That's pretty much all the light. I mean, at this point, if I turn these off, we're just going to be, yeah. That's pretty much all the light.
The GI is pretty brutal in this game when it gets dark, especially when it goes red.
Yeah,
I have a lot of trouble seeing.
When it goes red, it's going to be, he just wants some romantic time with you. Pretty sure one of those turtles just, yeah, things get a little creepy, huh? Jindy, Tark, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, I mean, you'll see it. The light show's awesome, but it's like right now, I mean, it's dark. That's why I'm a fan of the pin stadiums for sure. Wow, it's really dark with everything off. Yeah. All right, let's do. All right, here we go. All right, so I need to light my. Nope. There we go. There's one lit. Right ramp. Here we go. Oh wow, the middle playfield is very dark. Yeah. I mean, there's no GI right here, right? So the closest GI, there's some GI right here, some right there, and there's a little bit right there. But yeah, it is very dark without everything going on. There we go. So now let's get into our episode. But Pinbeam, you say you play in the dark. So this must be how he was always playing. Nah. Keep out of there. There we go. I put 2 spotlights. Okay. Oh, top tier. That's what you're saying. Hot Wheels is really dark in the middle too. Yeah. I mean, it is. I don't know how well that shows up on stream. I hope it looks okay.
2x is lit. Battle again.
Battle against lit. Sweet. And that worked out immediately. I would like to get... nope. It really does look this dark, though. Maybe it doesn't really look this dark, though. Yeah. I mean, look, the game's like dark. Dark, dark. Maybe it's Canada, the camera? Yeah. I mean, here. I'm gonna put a little light on. That'll help a little bit. But it's still dark. Playing Canada, yeah. Alright, what do I need to break? I only have 200,000. This game is such a low scoring game. It's so low scoring. That's why I'm like, I only need whatever I saw the Leonardo's high score. It's like, I should be able to hit that no problem.
Only one more.
Nope. Not Canada. Don't put me in there. Yeah. Pinbeam, where are you at? I mean, I almost feel like I should just focus on multi-ball if I'm really just hoping to get to crack the high scoreboard here. There we go. Please don't mention hockey too soon. Oh, man. Alright, I need left ramp here. I feel like I should just keep drilling April there for a little while. Get my shoot again back. There we go. Get my episode going. Nope. Lincoln, Nebraska. Home of nowhere. That's awesome. There's the April. Hurry up. That's quite a light show. There we go. Get that going. Hoppytown, USA headquarters. There. Retro Mutagen Ray. Alright, let's get this going. We have a multi-ball going during a mode. This is good. This could be valuable. I love this multi-ball start. It is fantastic. So I need to hit the right ramp one time. Would be great. There we go. I definitely think I will probably beat this mode because this mode is hitting a lot of the extra mode. The extra ball is lit. Go, that's over. Nope. Nope. Cheese on pizza. Splinter. Here we go. And one more shot. Save. Oh! I was Phil. I thought I saved that guy. And ba-boom.
Thank you, my sons.
Keep drilling April, I know, yeah. Kids can't believe you know Hobby. I worked at Hobbytown, nice. I fly remote controlled jets and grew up at a awesome. The Shredder t-shirt alone made me want to be friends. Oh yeah, dude. This Homage, H-O-M, this is their little logo. H-O-M-A-G-E is where I got this shirt. Super soft, highly recommend. Too rich for my blood. My parents did printing for Hobbytown. Awesome. Your parents work in the printing industry? I work in the printing industry. $32 for a t-shirt. Yes, they are expensive, but you can get there's a bunch of deals, like 25% off or something. So I ended up paying 20 something. I mean, it's still an expensive t-shirt, but it's I've realized I would rather spend a little more on a t-shirt that's comfortable because it's got to be comfortable and have a theme that I want to wear. So maybe I'd consider it a splurge, you know. All right, here we go. 12 million. I don't. That's awesome. I think I have to get what, 17? Why do camo pants? Camo pants are those ones I normally wear. Pretty comfy, yeah. It's getting warmer, so I haven't really been doing pants. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Can't crash a pin. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's get this. I thought I was done. Okay. Yep. Let's get another episode going. That sucks. Oh, thank goodness. Dang.
They're up to no good. Get to the right ramp as quickly as you can.
I'm not gonna lie, you can really get used to the light. There we go. And he just... This game's so fast. So fast. I don't know how people play it with dim lighting. Like, for real. This is how this game... Hey, did we get a high score of some sort? Let's do it.
Enter your initials.
That's how it should be played. Get that light on there. Where you live? Fliptronics in Texas. I made my own t-shirts. The last two I made. Nice. Nice. Dice Chuck. I would love to see those. We just did Dice Chuck, so we're going to go with... I got a Warlock. Warlock was the one before that. Warlock, we'll just do pin. Or Warlock PB for pinball. There we go.
You are now the Leonardo champion.
Alright. Well, it is midnight here in Indiana, and I am actually going to stream again tomorrow. Look at that, Steve. Yes. I am streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming on the Flippin' Out channel tomorrow. I'll be streaming my Deadpool. So, Deadpool tomorrow night. Should be a good time. Tommy, are you streaming anytime soon?
I'll probably stream this weekend. I thought about streaming tonight, but I just need a break for now.
Yeah, 1 a.m. here. Dice Chuck, where are you at? That's 1 a.m.? You said Canada. Where are you? Right, Dice Chuck's in Canada. I didn't know there was another time zone east in Canada. Well, if you ever hear Take You Out to Fly It, I'll catch you on your stream. Yes. So yeah, most of the time, every Wednesday from 10 to midnight, 10 to 12:30, sometimes 10 to 1. I'm always streaming every Wednesday, but then I stream for Flippin' Out every other Thursday. So yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night on Flippin' Out. Fun fact, Chuck Lorre, creator of the Big Bang, wrote Turtles theme. I knew that. I heard that somewhere on a YouTube video. But who's streaming right now that we can raid? Who's streaming right now that we can raid? Let's go. What do we want to watch? We could go Pride Pinball, do some Dialed In, Laserlos, Doctor Who, or Colorado, do some Avengers. Anybody have a preference? East of Maine, Nova Scotia. Okay, wow. Way to be up, Dice.
I'll throw my vote in for Colorado.
Colorado? Okay. I mean, lives in the town where Hobbytown... All right, well, let's go ahead and raid Colorado then. Raid Colorado Pinball. All right. Hey, appreciate everybody that was here. Appreciate everybody that was watching. If there's anything I can do for you, feel free to email me at justanotherpinball@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow night on the Flippin' Out channel. I'll send you a few. Awesome. Great seeing everybody. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow night, see you next Wednesday. Everyone have a great time. And yeah, keep the dice rolling. Awesome. See you, everybody. There we go. Raid that and stop streaming. All right.